everybody, it's Exile, and today we're going to be having a look at Dehaka. This is another Heroes of the Storm video. Dehaka comes from StarCraft, and in the Heroes of the Storm game, he is a tank, more or less a bruiser, because Dehaka is a really aggressive tank. This is due to the fact that he doesn't have a mount. So instead, what he can do is move into a bush every 45 seconds, so he activates this to get behind an enemy to kill him off, or to rejoin a team fight if he returned with the Hearthstone, to help with the reduced mobility that Dehaka has. And this is following up with the trait. His trait actually is a healing mechanism, which is really good for Dehaka since he doesn't have that much sustain, even if he has a lot of HP, but he can't really engage enough. So this is actually a way to heal himself. So what he does is he gathers up essence through killing minions and takedowns, and then where he can activate it every single time with a maximum to 50 essence, and it heals more or less of his full HP. Now, to close down his targets, he has something that is called drag. Pretty simple. Deal a little bit of damage and drag an enemy. So this is like a small little range. So this is really close combat. So you throw your tongue basically, and the first enemy that you hit, you stun him and you actually drag him. Well, preferably near to your ally so that they can finish him off. Problem is, you have to put this perfectly, because if this hits a minion or even a mercenary or something, well, that will drag the minion. So use it wisely. The perfect combo, of course, is to use this with your second ability. That is called Dark Swarm. So you damage nearby enemies, but the thing is, this is really cool because when you activate it, you can go through other enemies. So this W ability stops all this body blocking, and so you can get through enemies and all that, and maybe just after that combo with your Q ability to drag someone away. And finally, the E ability is called Burrow, and you gain stasis. You can't be hit for 2 or 3 seconds, so you burrow technically into the ground, and you're immune to all effects. Of course, what you can do during this time is heal yourself with the essence, and then maybe try and escape that way. Dehaka has maybe just one good heroic ability. The first one, and which is the most reliable ultimate there is Isolation. You silence, slow, and reduce the vision of an enemy. So this is a bit like this is a skill shot, and you just throw it onto an enemy hero, and it's pretty decent. It's really good compared to, for example, adaptation, heal back damage taken. That's only useful if you're the only tank in the team, but if you play Dehaka normally, you'd have another tank, so this usually wouldn't see play. So now we're going to move on to my personal build for Dehaka. At level 1, I really suggest that you take Primal Aggression, so that you can increase the duration of your W ability, and also deals more damage to minions and mercenaries. But if you're the only tank, you can also take Tissue Regeneration, so that you can have a better heal regen, of course. At level 4, the idea is to take Lurker Strain, so that when you use your E ability, you can burrow into the ground, and you also get stealth for 3 seconds after this effect has finished. Great way to escape team fights and other sort of annoying stuff. I personally take at level 7 Constriction to increase the drag duration by 0.5 seconds. I like this because it's a cool skill shot, and I usually get it perfectly right. This is because I play a lot of stitches, so that's why I take this too. augment the value of the drag. So at level 10 I did say both of them are okay, although isolation is usually a better choice since you take him as an off tank, but adaptation is always a good tank ultimate to take, so you can choose there. At level 13 you're going to take Primal Swarm, so that they lose a bit of armor, so they're a bit vulnerable. Followed up by level 16, you need to take Elongated Tongue at level 16 to increase the drag range by 20%. And at level 20, the best one there is to take Apex Predator. Reduces Brushstalker's cooldown by 25 seconds and the cast time by 0.5 seconds. Yeah, because I think it's like takes 1.5 seconds or something to like cast, and the cooldown is usually 45 seconds. So this is pretty good for the end game to go from place to place. Anyway, this is how my build looks. I hope you enjoyed this Heroes of the Storm video, this review and little tips on Dehaka. I hope that some of you will actually want to try out Heroes of the Storm, and yeah, that's the end of my video. I'm Dehaka, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. A little shout out to Fashion Any Star. She started YouTube a month ago, but she hasn't posted a lot, but she needs ideas and all that, so check out her channel. And also have a look at Kayla Williams Vlogs' channel. I think she uploads about maybe 2 videos every day, which is not that bad. So have a look, comment on her channel, and support her as well. See ya.